Western Conference GM says Lakers could trade Anthony Davis to Bulls for Zach LaVine if they get fed up with him. This trade suggested by a GM would send Anthony Davis to the Bulls for Zach LaVine. The Los Angeles Lakers are a team that is currently 2-5, and there's no doubt that the team had a rough start to the season. The team has had a solid overtime win against the New Orleans Pelicans recently, but they still have some work to do if they are to become a top-tier team. Perhaps a trade could be what the Los Angeles Lakers need to shake up their roster. An article by Jack Simone of Heavy.com shared the words of a Western Conference GM, who claimed that they could potentially make an Anthony Davis trade with the Chicago Bulls if they were to get fed up with the big man. Sources who spoke with Sean Devaney of Heavy Sports speculated that if the Los Angeles Lakers get fed up with Anthony Davis, Chicago would be the top landing spot. But the one thing I've said, if they were to make a deal, would be to send him back to Chicago for another clutch guy, Zach LaVine. A Western Conference GM told Devaney, Davis is from Chicago, he would like to play there. LaVine played at UCLA and has said he wants to play in LA. I think that is the only deal that would sort of satisfy all parties, because, look, the Lakers wanted AD to be the guy who took over the franchise after LeBron, and it is obvious he is not the guy to do that. Maybe LaVine can be. It remains to be seen if a trade featuring Anthony Davis and Zach LaVine does end up happening in the future. We'll see if a deal with a similar framework will be on the table before the trade deadline. Some members of the Lakers don't view Anthony Davis as a franchise player. Anthony Davis is definitely a talented player, but there are also people who aren't quite sold on him. In fact, it was previously reported that the Lakers front office didn't view Anthony Davis as a franchise player during the 2020-21 season. Apart from missing more games that he played in for the Lakers the last 2 seasons, there was a sentiment within the team's front office last season that Davis didn't look like the franchise player they thought they had coming off the 2020 championship, sources said. Davis's body didn't cooperate with him already in training camp, with lower back tightness causing him to miss a chunk of time, including half of their preseason games. This year, Anthony Davis has been relatively healthy thus far, and the hope will be for him to avoid injury until the playoffs. He is key to the Los Angeles Lakers' plans this year, and the team is prioritizing making him one of the focal points of the offense.